Kick a touchdown sports.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another week of Kick a Touchdown Sports. This is my friend Nick Ball.
Hey, what's up?
He's filling in for Therese and Billy, who are both apple picking. So yeah, we're going over Week 5 NFL picks. We got a lot to get through right now, so we'll see what we can do. We got the first game, 1 p.m. games. We got the Chiefs taking on the Raiders, and the Chiefs are -11. They are the favorites. What do you think?
I like it. I like the Chiefs, obviously. I do like the Raiders, too.
I like the Raiders, but not as much as the Chiefs.
Yeah, of course. You know, Josh Jacobs, Waller, Henry Ruggs might play. You never know.
Yeah.
Nelson Aguilar somehow managed to catch footballs in Oakland or Las Vegas.
He showed up. He finally showed up.
Who knows? Who knows? But Patrick Mahomes, you know, Clyde to Glide.
Yeah. They're unstoppable. In my opinion, the Chiefs are unstoppable. At the beginning of the year, I was like, yeah, they're the best. And then I started thinking, like, maybe like they were showing a little bit exposed against the Chargers.
I was like, only won. They only scored 2 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah.
They won by 3 points.
Yep. It gave me hope that, like, the rest of the NFL had a shot. And then I watched them against the Patriots, you know, and Bill Belichick had a great scheme. The defense was great. So many miscues on their end, the Patriots offense. But I don't know. Looking at the Chiefs, they're just world beaters in my opinion. So
easy, yeah.
If
Baltimore, what they did
so that's what I forgot to say. That's once I saw what the Chiefs did to Baltimore, I was like, all right, this is game over for the rest of the NFL because they're supposed to be the second best team in the AFC, and then somehow they get absolutely steamrolled. I mean, Andy Reid's a good coach, but I don't think they were that good. All right, so I'm gonna go with the Chiefs easily.
Easy, yeah.
Easy.
So what's the spread?
It's -11.
-11.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably cover that.
I think it's two. I mean, I think they'll win by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It's fair enough.
Corona news. I just saw that the strength and conditioning coach on the Chiefs tested positive. So.
Oh God. Corona update. All right.
That's a little scary because you know you would think the strength and conditioning coaches has
Talking
access to a lot of
everyone.
players. You know.
Oh my God. I hate how unpredictable the NFL is.
It's crazy. Bears. After the game on Thursday, had so far we don't know the name of the player, but they have someone that tested positive too.
And they played in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they were active, but they're on the Bears. It's
you can't control like watching after the Patriots Chiefs game, watching Stephon Gilmore walk up and give that embrace to Patrick Mahomes. Like the whole world was like, "What is this?" Afterwards,
hold your breath.
Oh God, it's the only way the Chiefs are gonna lose is if Corona beats them.
Yeah,
that's the only way they're gonna lose.
Pretty much, yeah.
So that's wild.
Injury, you know, maybe
Patrick Mahomes gets hurt.
Yeah.
Even if
he didn't come back with his knee after what 4 weeks or something.
Yeah, he had a dislocated kneecap and played. I think it was like 3 weeks later. Imagine that. If you dislocate my knee, I'm not gonna play anything for a year.
That's crazy.
Oh God. So yeah, as long as there's no Corona, I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The next we got Panthers versus the Falcons.
Mm.
And the Falcons, even though they're 0-4, are favorites. By a 1.5.
And you know they should be, but that's their coach.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan's playing okay. Yeah,
Matt Ryan's playing okay. That's the thing. And they're playing with injuries. Julio's been hurt. Calvin Ridley's been hurt.
Don't say his name.
Oh.
Calvin Ridley.
Kevin Ridley.
5 targets, 0 catches, 0 points. You cost me my fantasy week.
He's hurt. So it's like the team's good. It's a good team. They just lose. They find a way to lose games.
Matt Ryan, throw the ball. Hayden Hurst.
You know his name?
Russell Gage?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Russell Gage.
Gage.
Yeah. He's a decent wide receiver.
Get it done, Matty.
Throw the ball tall girly. I don't care. Just do something.
Yes, dude. Do something.
So I'm taking the Panthers to win.
I have to agree. I can't stop it. Robbie Anderson's crushing it. As soon as he leaves New York, he's good.
New York is just a suck. They suck your life. They suck your talent. Le'Veon Bell went there. He's crazy. Just coming off the IR.
Yeah, who knows what's going to happen there. I mean, we'll talk about that when we get to that topic. But, I mean, Robbie Anderson's top 10 in yards. He's right outside of the top 10 in receptions.
I'm sure his targets are up there, too.
His targets are crazy,
target
too.
monster.
Yeah.
DJ
insane.
Moore, like, what happened? Like,
I don't know.
He's a decent wide receiver, but I'm seeing a lot of drops. I'm seeing a lot of untimely route running. Like he's not at the spot Bridgewater needs him to be.
Yeah,
And he's lost faith.
What
in
did I
him.
have for Teddy? Teddy right now has, does he have more interceptions? Who am I thinking of? There's a quarterback that has more interceptions than touchdowns. I don't think it's Teddy actually.
Teddy Bridgewater can
close,
take care of the ball.
He's been doing well.
He's a game manager, and I feel like he's getting comfortable in the system now. Watching what he did last week gave me confidence. I was down on Bridgewater. Now he's playing up to his ceiling, which is a above average game manager. You know, he's like an Alex Smith type. You know, he used his wheels last week. He got a touchdown. Like that's nice. Nice to see that.
4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 8 sacks. I'll still ride with it. I'll ride with it. Over 1,000 yards.
Mike Davis has been performing well. You know, they're okay. So I'm gonna take the Falcons are a better team.
Yeah.
But they're gonna fuck it up.
Of course.
So I'm gonna go Panthers on this one easily.
And don't come back and bite us on this because we know that the Falcons should win.
Yes.
But they won't.
They will not win.
They will find a way to lose that game.
Yeah, and it's 1.5. The Falcons are favored, so there's no way I'm taking that. So Cardinals versus the Jets. The Cardinals coming off a tough loss. They're favorites, obviously. They're 7-point favorite over the Jets. Joe Flacco starting quarterback. Le'Veon Bell's activated off the IR. They've been on Corona lockdown for the last week.
Yep.
You taking the Jets?
No chance. No way. I don't care if Jamison Crowder just came back. He had a good week last week. I don't care if Le'Veon Bell just is coming back. No way. No chance. Even if, my guy, Kenyon Drake, if you're listening, if you're watching, do something.
Yeah.
Stop
it.
Stop it. Do something.
Move a little. Look
do
alive.
Something. We saw you the second half of last year. Do something.
Yeah, you're good. You're a good player. We thought. So I'm going to take, I think Kyler Murray, the Jets defense is trash, right? Joe Flacco's going to throw a bunch of picks.
Yep.
That's what he does.
Easy.
So I'm going to go easily Cardinals on that.
-7. Yep. They cover.
Smashing that.
All that. Yep.
I've used the Cardinals as a lock of the week a few times, so I'm not going to do it this time, but they're close to a lock of the week for me. Close.
That is almost as locked in as you can be.
Yeah.
He's just passing because he's a nice guy. He doesn't want to give you the easy one.
We're gonna do a difficult one in a little bit. All right, so we got Steelers versus the Eagles.
Ugh.
All right, and the Steelers are -7. And the reason why this is my lock of the week is because Carson Wentz is a terrible quarterback. The Eagles are a terrible team. You know they tied the Washington football team? No, they tied the Bengals. They tied the Bengals.
It's disgusting.
They're the same team, Washington football team and the Bengals. They're trash.
Gross. It's gross.
So I'm going to, that's my lock of the week. All right. The Steelers are going to win and they're going to cover the spread.
Easy lock. What's the spread?
It's -7.
-7?
Yeah.
Easy.
At the
Easy
moment.
lock. There's
and
no
the Steelers
way.
are coming off of a bye week because the Titans couldn't stop touching each other. So they're healthy. They're rested,
Yeah.
I do not believe in the Eagles at all. So
Carson Wentz has been what he was before. He's not what you expected.
No.
Thankfully I took Matt Ryan over him, and past couple of weeks a little sketchy with Matt Ryan, but Carson Wentz is a whole different playing field.
He's a ball of fire.
Dude,
he sucks.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna lock that in for my lock of the week. All right,
Locked
you liked
in.
it? Yeah,
I like that.
To go
I
lock.
like that.
I like that one. It's a good rivalry game in the state. All right, so we got the Rams versus your Washington football team.
They're not mine, and they don't belong to me.
No, they don't belong to anyone. There's no name.
Please return to anonymous.
Yeah, I didn't touch the package.
They are not mine.
What do you think of this game?
Rams, easy. A lot of these matchups this week.
Washington's starting Kyle Allen.
Clear cut. Kyle Allen.
So no Dwayne Haskins this time. It's Kyle Allen. I've heard a lot about his small hands. People keep saying he has small hands. I don't know why.
All right, look, Jalen Ramsey is going to be covering Terry McLaurin.
That's a tough matchup.
Was it Antonio Gibson on
The running back?
Washington?
Yeah.
He's the only one that's going to have any chance of doing anything. And then you got Aaron Donald, who's going to absolutely swallow that team alive.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
So the spread, I don't know if I mentioned the spread, it's -7.
-7, cover, easy.
Yeah, that's an easy
Some of these
cover.
should be doubled. Pittsburgh over the Eagles should be like minus 13.
Yeah, it should be at least 10. At least 10.
This one should be minus
14.
9.5 too.
Oh.
I'm just imagining, what if Gibson and McLaurin do something. Like, do something. Poke them. Do something.
Yeah.
Maybe they do.
It's
not going to be enough.
I know Kyle Allen, I have more faith in him than I do Dwayne Haskins. I feel like at least Kyle Allen knows the playbook. I feel like he at least gives a shit. When I watch Dwayne Haskins, I feel like he doesn't give a shit, Therefore, how you like your quarterback?
I don't think that team at all, anyone on that team gives a shit.
Poor
really.
Ron Rivera. He's got the Kansas and he's got the Washington football team.
Yeah, they're just trying to, the players on the Washington football team are just trying to get the spotlight on them so they can get traded to another team.
I'm going to call them the Redskins. Fuck it. You're the Redskins to me still. I hate saying football team. It drives me nuts. You're not touching it?
Yeah, I'm not
All
touching
right.
that.
Moving on. All right. The Ravens are 12-point favorites over the Bengals. I like the Bengals. Not in this matchup. I like him as a team. I'm rooting for Joe Burrow. I think he's fun to root for.
I got Joe Mixon on my fantasy team, so I'm rooting for Joe Mixon.
He had a huge
week.
game last week.
Shout out last week, Joe Mixon. You're my guy.
Joe Mixon was Joe Mixon finally. What do you think? Do you think they have a chance? The spread's 12. I don't think the Bengals are gonna. I don't think the Ravens are gonna cover that. I think the Ravens are gonna win, but I think it's gonna be closer.
I don't know. Who's gonna show up? Who's gonna show up to that game?
Yeah. It's in division like that. That's a tough matchup.
Lamar Jackson was on the injury report. Mark Andrews was on the injury report.
Yeah.
Hollywood Brown hasn't been doing the right thing. Look, I think they'll probably cover, but there's a chance. You never know.
Yeah.
Burrows, Boyd, Higgins, all these players that have been kind of, doing well. Mixon last week.
Yeah. They're trending in the right direction. And what you just mentioned, all like the questionable injuries with like they're banged up team right now, the Ravens,
Yeah. Shouldn't they have won the week 1 game or something? But the touchdown, was it AJ Green or something? Out of bounds on the touchdown?
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, it was an offensive pass interference. Yeah, he pushed off. Clearly pushed off, but also made a great catch.
Still tied with the Eagles.
Joe Burrow made a great. That whole division is a dumpster fire.
That's hot garbage. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, well, they're not. Oh yeah, you mean they tied with the Eagles? Yeah, they're in the division. Yeah. So I'm gonna say, you know what? If I want to make, this is like my upset of the week right here.
You think?
I think so.
Upset of the spread?
Of the spread.
The game,
no,
right?
no.
Not the whole game.
We're talking spreads, okay?
All right.
I'm taking the Bengals to cover.
I mess with that.
Yeah.
I mess with it. You know why? Because
about it.
of what we just said. Those weapons. That high pick in the draft. The potential.
Joe Burrow is real. He's real.
I like it.
This is what we do on the show. They're due.
Yeah.
The Bengals are due.
They're due.
I feel like they're due.
It's their time.
All right.
Well, in that case, I'd like to change my pick from the Panthers to the Falcons because they're pretty due.
They've been due.
They're pretty due too.
No, they weren't just due. They had it and then you just fuck it up.
They're double due.
It's like how can you be due if you keep having it and then just blowing it? Like it just the Texans are due.
They're double due.
The Texans are
due.
God, I hate them.
That team is.
All right. So the next one we got is speaking of the Texans, they're favorites over the Jaguars by 5.5 units. What think you, Nick Ball?
Easy clap.
You like that?
Easy clap.
Tell me why.
New coach.
New coach. I love it.
Better players. Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Will Fuller's been starting to pick it up.
Will Fuller looks like a stud. If he can stay healthy, he could be a number 1 wide receiver on that team.
He's putting up numbers. Brandon Cooks, not so much.
Brandon Cooks has been non-existent.
Yeah, he's gross. It's gross.
And David Johnson, not a bad player,
I like him. I'm down.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I'm down with that.
So I agree with you. I'm taking the Texans for all the reasons you just said. It's a new coach. There's a new energy in the locker room. The curse of the Bill O'Brien experiment is over.
It's gone.
Go back to Penn State.
We've been waiting for this to happen.
I know.
My buddy loves Clemson players, so therefore he loves the Texans.
Yeah.
And he's just miserable. He's been miserable for years.
They're a good team.
And he just had a small parade in his yard with like his kids and his dogs, and they're so happy.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien's a bad coach. He's a bad GM.
Yeah.
Do you think he finds another position in the NFL? He was a quarterbacks coach on the Patriots.
NFL, no. Maybe like some really
did
crummy
good.
college team.
Yeah, he did good at the college. He brought Penn State after the Sandusky scandal. He's the one that righted that ship and brought them back to like relevance.
Yeah.
You know?
He's going back to college.
Go back to college, Bill. You're drunk.
Yeah.
You're drunk.
Hit the books.
So those were all the 1 p.m. games. Now we're moving on to the 4 p.m. games. We're starting off with the 49ers. They're an 8-point favorite over your Miami Dolphins.
Okay, 4 p.m. slot.
Yeah.
Dolphins, Niners. Easy.
The Niners are healthy.
Come on.
They got back Debo, they got back Kittle, and they
Easy.
got back Jimmy G.
Okay, I got a bone to pick. Last week I saw you guys talking smack about Jimmy G.
Yeah.
And look, I don't think he is great. I don't think he's
not.
great.
He's not.
All right, he's not. But I don't think he's as low as you guys were bringing him. Okay, so he's only played 1.5 games. He played week 1 and the first half of week 2. He's got 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, and like maybe 300 yards, something like that. He also did not have George Kittle in week 2, but he still managed to throw Jordan Reed 2 touchdowns.
Trash.
In the first half of that game. Never mind Mostert. Okay, the 49ers have 7 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
And that's because, Nick Mulligan. Mulligan.
I like it.
He's trash.
I thought
he's
he was
bad.
He
He's
played
so
decent.
bad. He
He's
has
a backup
3
quarterback.
picks, like 8 sacks.
Yeah.
It's gross. And what he did with George Kittle is because George Kittle's George Kittle.
George Kittle looked great. He looked great.
Ayuk. I think Samuel is back.
Yep. Healthy.
Jimmy G's back. Mostert, is he back?
I believe so.
I think it's up in the air. I think
he
Mostert's up in
questionable?
the air for week 5. But either way, you have McKinnon and Tevin Coleman. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares about that?
Doesn't matter.
It's easy. They're going to run the ball, and they're going to throw the ball to George Kittle. And maybe Brandon Ayuk will get a little action. What's the spread?
So I was about to say
-8.
Minus
Easy.
8.
Easy.
The reason why I like the Dolphins are a well-coached team, right? Brian Flores is a great coach. He really is. The issue with that team is just that they're so young. They're still in a rebuilding phase,
Yeah.
Their first round pick, Tua, he's on the bench. Tua, I can't wait to see what he can do. But right now, you're riding with Fitzmagic.
Yeah.
And with him, he's unpredictable.
Father time.
Super unpredictable.
Second to Frank Gore. Father time.
It's wild what he's been doing, though, at his age. So I feel like the 49ers should win, right? But I feel like it's not going to be a blowout. The 49ers aren't going to run. The Dolphins they always play up to their competition. And that's a good sign of good coaching. So I think it's going to be a close game. The spread is -8. I'm gonna take the 49ers, but I feel like it's going to be a very competitive game. Very competitive. Reason being, Jimmy G's going to throw a couple picks because he's trash. And we're gonna see what happens.
This is where we're drawing the line. This is where we're drawing the line because
I guarantee
because we're talking about a good defense.
1 interception,
against
Jimmy G.
A bad defense. You're 1.
1 interception. Over under 1 interception for Jimmy G. You taking the over or the under?
Under. No, under.
You think it's no
They're gonna
interceptions?
be ahead. They're gonna run the ball.
I think Jimmy gets exposed this week.
The Dolphins are. Their Dolphins defense is trash. I like some of the. I like Gaskins.
Yeah,
Is
the
that
tight
his
end.
name?
Yeah.
No,
no, that's Gasicki.
running back.
Oh, Gaskins.
Running
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Gasicki too. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like. See, they have some weapons.
They'll be good in 3 years. Like
They're going to be good in the future, but right now they're Eagles territory.
They're better than the
They're-
Eagles.
They're Bengals territory.
But that's the thing. They're like in they're middle tier, lower class.
Yeah.
You know, I like watching the Dolphins.
I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it at all. I can't wait to see what Tua does. But I'm going to take
Yeah.
healthy 49ers are going to beat the Dolphins. But it's going to be a good game because it's been like that all year.
The spread, are they covering?
The 49ers are going to cover.
They're going to.
Yeah, so my
okay.
-8.
All right, and I say no interceptions for Jimmy G, and you say
1 interception.
just
At
one.
least 1 interception.
least?
At least 1.
Okay, what about 2?
I'll give him 1.
I don't want to.
I'll give him 1.5.
tease you because then if it's 2,
Don't
or
push me.
If it's 2, you'd be like, oh, I said it's 2.
I get peer pressure into things easily.
Yeah,
I'm going to go
all right,
2.
all right.
Fuck it. I
Whoa.
did it.
Oh, okay,
All right,
2.
moving on.
You
We
ready?
got a good game. This is a good game, okay?
This
I'm going
is
to
a
say it
good
again.
game.
It's a good game. It's the Browns versus the Colts.
It's even.
It's a pick 'em right now, all right? And I said last week, you never pick the Browns.
You did.
And I was wrong.
You locked in on the Cowboys last
locked
week,
in.
and they shocked the world.
The
Cleveland Browns
world.
shocked the world last week.
Oh,
Name a bigger upset that's occurred this season.
I can't think of one.
There isn't.
No, the
There
Browns.
isn't. The Cleveland Browns beat Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, C.D. Lamb, Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup. What?
Yeah.
What?
Well, the thing is, the Browns beat the Dallas defense. Dallas's defense is the issue. I didn't realize it's not how much better. So the Browns offense is obviously way better than the Dallas's defense. I did not take that. Their secondary is trash.
Yeah.
The Colts defense is good.
Exactly.
But the Colts, they beat the Vikings early on, trash team. They beat the Jets, trash team.
Absolutely trash
They beat
team.
the Jaguars, trash team.
Trash team.
And they lost to the Bears, trash team.
Did we talk about the Bears? do we do that? Because I'm so confused.
I don't want to because my head
Don't
hurts.
understand.
The Bears make my head hurt.
I don't understand.
They won. Okay. No, we'll talk about them at the end.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to take it to pick them. I'm going to say the Browns. I'm going to take the Browns to win. They can win by as many points as you pick because it's a pick 'em.
Colts versus Browns is the hardest game this
Head
week
scratcher.
to pick.
Yeah.
2 3-1 teams going at it even. Over under is 48. It's in Cleveland. Not that matters because nobody in the stands.
Well, the
I
weather
guess, or
might be
whatever.
different because it's not a dome in Indianapolis, so that might be the only thing that matters.
I can't go against the grain. You know, I want to say the Colts are going to win this game, but fuck it. The Colts are going to win this.
You're gonna go Colts?
Yeah, I'm going to go Colts.
I like it.
I'm going to call you tomorrow, and we're going to see what happens.
Okay, so the reason I'm picking the Browns here is because I went against them last week and I look foolish. And I will not look foolish again, all right? I
won't
will
do
not.
this to me. Okay, so the reason I'm going with the Colts is because I want to go for the Browns, but I don't know, Phillip Rivers, dude.
Phil Rivers he looks like a middle-aged quarterback.
T.Y. Hilton.
Where's he been?
Mo Alley Cox.
Where's he? I mean, he's been there. He gets like 2 catches for a
I thought
touchdown.
you were just going to keep saying who.
No.
Just keep
He's
naming
been there.
players.
Jonathan Taylor. He's been looking down lately. Like
Nick Chubb's out.
I like that. I like the fact that Nick Chubb's out because Kareem Hunt gets all the reps now, or the majority of them.
Okay.
And he's very explosive.
The Browns will beat the Colts if Jarvis Landry quarterbacks. If Jarvis Landry
He's
plays
not a bad
quarterback,
quarterback. He throws touchdowns.
that's my point. I'm saying that Baker Mayfield is trash.
Okay, we can agree on that. Baker Mayfield is such trash, okay?
He is terrible.
But
He's going
the
to throw the ball to the Colts.
Oh, God, I hate the Browns. I hate the Browns because I hate the quarterback, but I love the players. I even like Odell Beckham Jr. this year, and I always hate him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's not bitching as much.
Yeah.
He's catching the ball when it's thrown to him. I like that. Shut up and do your job, right?
Yeah.
That's what Jarvis Landry does. And I love Jarvis Landry. Who
yeah.
doesn't love Jarvis Landry?
Love Jarvis
when he was on the
Landry.
Dolphins, he was the man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Browns. I feel confidently unconfident about it right now. I just wanna be right one time.
Okay. So officially I'm Colts. Okay. But I won't be mad if
We're gonna
if
keep
they
track of
lose.
this. We keep track of it.
Okay.
I'll let you know how it goes.
All right.
Okay, we got Cowboys 8.5 over the Giants.
New York Giants.
The New York Football Giants.
No. Cowboys are angry.
Yeah.
This is like when the Browns got beat like 38-6 week 1, and then they were pissed off and they started doing stuff after.
They gave a shit.
The Cowboys just lost to the Browns. They got embarrassed. They gave up 30 points in the first half. They are gonna stomp the Giants, who I hate.
Have to.
And I had Saquon Barkley, and he's gone, and I just wish I picked Zeke or Kamara.
Anyone else?
Ruined my fantasy team.
Even McCaffrey. At least he's gonna come back.
Yeah.
You know.
So when is he coming back? By the way, that's a good point because we're thinking about isn't he supposed to come back in like
2 weeks or so?
a couple of weeks?
He was supposed to make 6 weeks or some shit like that.
That's huge for the Panthers.
Yeah.
That's absolutely huge.
If they can
for the
stay above
Panthers.
water, because their division's looking sketchy right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting to see. But I was watching some of the film of the Cowboys game last week, and oh my God, all the missed assignments, all the blown coverages, all the missed tackles, all of it.
Yeah.
They did all of it wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
I think they have someone else injured. I'm not sure. I think somebody.
They're such a bad defensive team. But the thing is, the Giants, like you just mentioned, they have like no weapons right now. You know, they got Darius Slayton. He's a good play right now if you're looking fantasy wise.
Ingram. I don't know who that is, but
Evan Ingram, tight end. He's a great tight end.
Heard the name. I don't know who that is.
He was explosive last year until he got hurt. I think look for him to be a good. I picked him up in a few of my leagues. I've had Hunter Henry, and they've been performing kind of evenly, and I don't know. I figured mix it up. So I'm going to take the Cowboys to cover. It's 8.5. Cowboys. If the Cowboys lose this game, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I can't deal with you anymore.
I'm done.
Lose to the Browns. Lose to the Giants.
So they got.
That would be such a Cowboys thing to do, though. Yeah. To lose this game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. I mean.
Oh god.
It's gross. It was them. They lost to the Falcons. No. They beat the Falcons with that crazy onside kick.
The Falcons, they could have touched the ball. They could have recovered it. They thought they had to let it go 10 yards.
That onside kick was insane.
Right.
But I'm looking here, and I'm seeing that 2 starting offensive linemen on the Cowboys are out.
They got a great offensive line, though.
I don't know how recent this is, but I'm pretty sure last week, after they played, one of them is gone. So
I would imagine because their offensive line is so good that even if they lose and they have to swap a couple plays in, they're still going to be serviceable.
They'll still be able to do it.
Yeah, Dak's good. Like the thing is, their offense isn't in question. It's just their defense.
Yeah,
their defense is shit. All right, so we're gonna do the Sunday night game now. This is the Seahawks versus the Vikings. So the Vikings righted the ship a little bit. They won last week.
They what? Oh,
the
they
Vikings.
Did?
Yeah.
Wait, who did they play? Who did they beat last week?
Can't remember.
It doesn't matter.
It
doesn't matter because they're playing the Seattle Seahawks.
Exactly.
And I hate to say this, but I fuck with it. I fuck with, dude, 16 touchdowns. I think he has 2 picks. Russell Wilson. He's averaging 4 touchdowns a game. Chris Carson has 2 touchdowns just last week. I think the interceptions, the interceptions that Russell Wilson threw were against us, our defense, the New England Patriots. Okay. DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Have we
mentioned them all.
Are we going to have this? Okay.
Yeah, we mentioned them all.
Okay.
They're so good. They're so fucking good.
Top 10 in reception. I'm going to say this real quick. All right. Tyler Lockett is top 10 in receptions. DK Metcalf averages 4 catches a game for over 100 yards. It's insane. It's insane.
When he came into the league, I was so down on DK. I was like, he won't figure. He's a specimen, but he won't figure it out. He fucking figured it out.
He figured it out, and I was scared because I picked him up, and last year wasn't it?
Yeah,
it wasn't happening last year, and I was like pissed. I was pissed. I knew the potential was there. This year, I said, why not?
Why not?
This guy is 6'4", 230 pounds, and he runs
LeBron
faster than. He's fast as shit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We don't do numbers.
It doesn't matter.
He's fast.
He's
just
fast.
Know that.
He's a big dude, and he's fast as fuck. And Tyler Lockett is like, they go together perfectly. Russell Wilson's a beast.
Yeah.
Easy clap. Vikings, you don't have a chance in hell. I'm sorry.
No.
Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Kirk Cousins.
It's a great offense.
It's a great offense. Yeah,
it's going to be a shootout, in my opinion. Vikings.
It really is. The Seahawks defense is struggling.
It's terrible. But their offense is so good, it makes up for it. You have to outscore Russell Wilson. And Kirk Cousins is... Do you believe in Kirk Cousins? I believe in Thielen.
I don't like that.
I don't
like that.
I don't want him to be my quarterback.
I don't want him,
You know how bad I feel? All right, so in a Dynasty League, in the rookie draft, I drafted Dwayne Haskins over DK Metcalf. I'll never forget that. It haunts me every night thinking that I had Dwayne Haskins.
Okay.
Instead of DK Metcalf.
Okay.
Oh my
Dynasty.
God. Dynasty League. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Dynasty fans out there. So it's -7 Seahawks. I'm taking them all day. The Vikings defense hasn't shown me anything. They haven't. Their offense has improved, the Vikings, but their defense has yet to improve. So, and we know what we're gonna get with Russell.
Yeah, this is an easy one.
Yeah. Is that your lock?
Yeah, that should be my lock.
You didn't do your lock yet.
That might be too easy.
We got some games left, though. We got some games.
Let me pull this up because I had a lock.
While you're doing that, we're going to move on to...
Yeah, move on. And I'll get
Monday
you my lock.
night, Patriots, 5 p.m. They're playing the Broncos. And it's on... This game is on ESPN. Monday night has 2 ESPN games. I mean, ESPN has 2 Monday night games. They got the Patriots, and then they have the Chargers and Saints. Yep. So 5 p.m. It got moved because of Corona. You got the Patriots, and there's no spread right now. It's just Patriots, Broncos.
You don't know who's going to be the quarterback on either team.
No.
You can't make a spread.
How could you?
That's crazy.
Yeah. I wish they would let me so I could just pick the Patriots.
Yeah.
Just let me know what the number is. I'll take
Either
the
way.
Patriots.
Although, I don't know. Last week was pretty...
It was pretty, but Belichick is a good enough coach to know so let's say Cam doesn't start, right? Yeah. But right now they're saying Cam Newton potentially is going to start. Potentially. They named Jarrett Stidham as the starter, given if Cam can't play. But Cam's practicing virtually, of course.
After Hoyer's debacle, I probably would agree with that. Stidham didn't do great either.
No.
This is crazy.
So
this hurts.
What do you think's going to happen? To my knowledge, Cam's going to play. That's what they're reporting in Boston on the sports radio, that Cam's going to play. So
if Cam plays, I'll take the spread of the Pats, no matter what it is.
No matter what it is.
Yeah, dude.
No matter what
beast,
it is.
Dude. Super Cam.
I think Melvin Gordon on the Broncos, because we can't talk spread, we can't talk pick 'em right now. We'll talk fantasy. Yeah. I think Melvin Gordon, so we don't know who the starting quarterback for the Broncos is going to be, but I know who the starting running back is going to be. It's going to be Melvin Gordon. And the Patriots have a hard time stopping the run.
It's true.
And Melvin Gordon is a very good running back.
Melvin Gordon's doing good. And he's got almost 300 yards and I think 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And that's just on the ground. I don't know about him.
He has a couple. I don't know if he's any receiving touchdowns, but he can catch the ball. He's on a couple of my fantasy teams. He's been performing. He's serviceable.
I'll take it.
I'm thinking if anyone's gonna have a big game on the Broncos, look at for Melvin Gordon.
Maybe Jerry Jeudy. I don't know if he's hurt.
Jerry Jeudy. I don't know. No, he's playing. Cortland Sutton's out.
The Broncos are getting screwed. They've been getting screwed this year.
They're going to be a good team in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Once they finally figure out who the best thing for the Broncos this year is to lose.
Yeah.
Just lose.
Just give up.
Get a top 5 pick. Get a quarterback.
Nail it in. Fake an injury.
Do it.
Pull LeBron.
Why wouldn't you?
Just fake my knee or my calf.
I don't want to talk about LeBron. I hate LeBron.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Topic. So I'm going to take the Patriots to win. I'm also thinking that it's,
okay. So Cam doesn't play.
Yeah.
Drew Lock doesn't play.
Yeah.
That means it's Stidham against no one cares.
Yeah.
His name.
Do not care.
Who's going to win?
The Patriots, based off of coaching and defense. Patriots can run the ball, right?
And I can't just make up a spread. That doesn't make sense.
No. Well, the Patriots are going to win regardless because their defense is better. They can run the ball. They have better coaching. They could run the ball 9 out of 10 plays, and it's still if they don't get the first down, punt it, whatever. They'll get creative.
They'll still win.
Belichick knows that his 2 quarterbacks at the moment, Hoyer and Stidham, they suck, right?
Yeah.
So what are they going to do? They're gonna scheme up a way to win.
Yeah.
Around their quarterbacks.
They'll find a way.
They should have beat the Chiefs. If they had a competent quarterback play, they would have beat the Chiefs.
Chargers should have beat the Chiefs too.
Yeah, that was more of a shock. That was wild.
That was insane.
So the next game on Monday night on ESPN, you got your Chargers versus Terez's New Orleans Saints. Michael Thomas might play.
Okay. Look, I'm taking the Saints, even if Michael Thomas doesn't play. I don't listen, and I know. But I like the Chargers. Like I just said, they almost beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
This is crazy, dude. The Herbert's slinging them. He's got
like a Brett Favre.
He's got at least 3 touchdowns that are over like 60, 70, I don't even know. Like
he pushes it down the field.
He throws bombs.
Yeah.
He throws absolute bombs.
Keenan Allen
I love
him.
I have Keenan Allen in like 2 leagues. I love this.
Keenan Allen with Tyrod Taylor. Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Without Tyrod Taylor, woo! It's amazing.
I love it. Okay. I mean, Eckler, Josh. I don't mind Josh Kelly.
No.
Okay, so the spread is -8.5.
Yeah, for the Saints.
I will take the Saints, but they will not cover the spread.
No,
it's gonna be a close game.
I agree. It's gonna be a wicked close game. I'm taking the Chargers to cover that spread.
Cover the spread.
Yeah.
Overall, though, they'll win.
The Saints should win. If I'm assuming Michael Thomas is gonna play.
Yeah.
Just having him on the field changes everything.
Oh, of course.
So even 50% Michael Thomas is better than no Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
I'll take that all day. But I think the Chargers. It would not surprise me if Herbert went out there and just threw the ball. We saw what they did to the Buccaneers. Okay, and the Buccaneers beat the Saints beat the Buccaneers, but that was with a healthy Saints team. And Tuesday night we got the Bills And we got the Titans.
Yeah.
We
Should
got
be
a
a good
fun
game.
Tuesday game.
Yeah, 2 undefeated teams. Look, I just got to come out and say it. The Tennessee Titans have not proved themselves whatsoever.
Who have they played? Nobody.
They've played garbage. They played trash, and they've only won by 3 or less points. Week 1, they played the Broncos. They won 16-14. Trash team. Week 2, they played the Jaguars. They won by 3 points, 33-30. Another trash team. And somehow they managed to beat the Vikings, 31-30 last week, or 2 weeks ago, week 3. And that's another kind of a trash team.
Yeah.
So this is their first test. And it's the Buffalo Bills that are 4-0, and I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think they can.
The Bills, when I watch the Bills play, I go, oh, yeah, that's a good team.
Yeah.
That's a good quarterback. That's a good team. When I watch the Titans, I go, they're barely squeaking by.
They're barely squeaking by. Look,
And they haven't practiced at all in the last 2 weeks.
No?
They got together in practice and caused the whole team to have corona. So they've been fucked up.
You don't even know if A.J. Green is fully healthy again. Corey Davis is out. He has the coronavirus. Ryan Tannehill's doing some things, but is it going to be enough? Is A.J. Brown back? Is he healthy? And is Derrick Henry going to be Derrick Henry or not?
Yeah.
You know, on the other side, we got Josh Allen, who's playing lights out this year. Diggs is playing great. I think Diggs is tied for second in receiving yards, tied with DK Metcalf. Easy clap, Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I'm confident.
5-0.
There's no spread because they still don't know if the game's 100%.
Yeah,
They're
this is
saying
terrifying. This is terrifying for fantasy owners.
It's like, what do you do? It's like, you have Josh Allen. Do you start? How confident are you that the NFL can make this game happen? At the moment, they're saying there's no new COVID tests.
I'm terrified.
I'm terrified too.
I'm terrified. I've seen Terry, Josh Allen, A.J. Brown. Who are they even playing again? Tennessee. I wish I had Derrick Henry. I'd be happy if they.
Daniel's been playing okay, but like the one thing I do like about the COVID, that I could say I love the COVID for this. We're getting Tuesday football.
Tuesday football, as far as I know, the first time ever that we have Tuesday night football of 2 undefeated teams.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's 100%. Like I'm super excited about this matchup. I love that Monday night I can watch 2 games.
Yeah.
Go to bed, wake up, and I got a wicked good matchup.
Another one, and then you only have to wait Wednesday, Thursday before
you get Thursday.
Another one.
I guess I don't know how the schedule's shaking out, but I guess they might have to move the Thursday game.
Oh, I believe you're right.
Yeah, because
that's the Bills, isn't it?
I don't know anymore.
That's the Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. There's, as far as I know, now there may not be a Thursday night football game.
But I heard there's rumors that there might be a Saturday game.
Ooh.
Like that Bills game might happen on Saturday.
Let me check if anything is official for week
It's wild
6.
though. It's wild the fact that they're having to shuffle around these games. Like it's going like eventually like the fuse is lit. Eventually the bomb will explode.
Yeah.
You know, like the Jets have been on quarantine because they had a positive test. Now you're telling me that the Chiefs potentially their fitness instructor tested positive.
Yeah, strength and fitness coach for the Kansas City Chiefs test positive. A unnamed player on the Bears test positive.
Okay.
Corey Davis.
And the Bears just played the Buccaneers, so now you have to keep an eye on the Buccaneers.
Yep.
People are giving Brady shit for not shaking Nick Foles' hand after the game. Yeah, I get it. Brady's petty, but he's also COVID free.
Yeah.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, exactly. That's a solid excuse.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Listen, dude.
Social distancing.
No disrespect, but get the fuck away from me. Like, I don't want to touch you.
Yeah.
So I'm really enjoying the COVID so far. Like, it's been... As long as, like, I'm a New England Patriots fan, right? We haven't lost a game yet, and we get 2 Monday night games out of it. And I'm excited that it's a 5 o'clock game. It's a 5 o'clock game, you know, and Cam Newton might play.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
They're both on
5 o'clock
ESPN.
game. I'll take it.
Why not? That's like, what is that? Like a 1 p.m. West Coast game?
Yeah.
Or it's like a 12?
3.
No, because it's 6 hours, isn't it?
West Coast?
Yeah. I don't fucking know. I don't do
geography. It's 3 hours.
Is it 3 hours?
Yeah, it's 2.
Oh my god.
So it's 2 p.m.
That's not
a
bad.
3-hour difference.
So what? There's no problem. Like, as long as you don't get your game canceled, right? You're all right, you know. And the Steelers got the the short end of the stick by having to move their bye week. You know, like that sucks. But like, I feel bad for that. But
Yahoo hasn't fixed it yet. As of right now, the Bills play on Tuesday and on Thursday. So
okay, so something will happen. We have a show coming up on Tuesday. It'll be premiering Wednesday, if not late Tuesday night, and we'll know for sure what's going on with the Thursday night game.
I'm pretty sure that they pushed it.
They'd have
to Sunday.
But is it Sunday or Saturday? Because I know they want to get eyes on the game. So if that's the case, they want to have their own game on Saturday.
That would be good.
That's the reasoning behind. At least that's what I'm hearing. And that makes sense. Like they moved the Chiefs and the Patriots to Monday night last week, and they had a premiere. Like they want eyeballs on the product.
Of course.
All right, so that's another week of Kick a Touchdown Sports. Nick, tell them where they can find you. The fans.
You can find me on Instagram, Nick Nate Nolte, Nolte, or on twitch.tv/Nick Nate Nolte. Nolte is spelled Nolte. And I stream. I play video games, talk sports, movies, food, whatever. Come hang out.
And you can follow us on Kick a Touchdown on Instagram.
Yep.
And Kick a TD on Twitter. Like, subscribe, comment, show some support for your local channel.
Let us know if you agree with our lock-in picks. If you disagree, if you have any of your own.
Hold us accountable. Yeah. I want to know what's going on.
Yeah, call us out. Let us know.
All right, tune in next week. We got more content coming up.
All right, later.
Peace.